Hey real estate nerds, this is Alex Yoder with Pro Tip Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And today I want to talk about just how expensive things are today. And this came up because I had a property owner, or a potential property owner, call our office and say, hey, I'm looking at firing my current property manager because they just had me pay $1,800 for a new water heater. And my BS meter was going off, and I know they're trying to rip me off, and I can't believe they would do that. Well, let me first start by saying that when I started doing property management, we used to be able to get hot water heaters replaced for about $750, labor and installation. And for many years now, putting in a 40-gallon traditional gas hot water heater was falling in the $1,200 to $1,300 range. But now in the last couple of years, that price has gone up significantly along with everything else, where we are paying anywhere between $1,400 and $1,800 maybe, depending on the water heater and what's needed. Now, keep in mind on water heaters specifically that there was some regulation changes a couple of years back as it pertains to the venting requirements and some other things like setbacks from the wall. And so bringing a water heater up to code is more expensive, not to mention the fact that the efficiency requirements are now more heavily regulated. So you're buying a more expensive tank that has a higher efficiency rating, and you're having to, in many cases, upgrade that tank to account for the new changes that I've mentioned with venting and so forth. And even expansion tanks in many cases, and this kind of thing. So at a very bare minimum, I'm going to keep on honing in on water heaters. At a very bare minimum, you're going to be paying anywhere from $1,450 maybe up to $1,550, maybe even $1,600 if there's nothing else needed on the installation of that water heater. Now, by the time you watch this video a week from now, that could very well be outdated, and it could be $2,000. I mean, prices are going up on everything. Like I said, even flooring, for example, carpet had a huge increase in the last couple months, where jobs are substantially more than they were just 6 months ago. So if you are a property owner, if you are an investor, and you are looking at these invoices coming in every month from handymen, from plumbers, electricians, just get used to the new normal, because things are more expensive, and it's just the reality of kind of how this is going to play out. Now, for us landlords, rental rates are going up as well. So in theory, that's offsetting some of those additional costs. But just be prepared and be aware. And I don't think I'd fire my property manager over $1,800 hot water heater. That's all I have for today. We'll see you next week.